Hi, welcome to Unit 2 of Photography. I wanted to go through a couple things today. I'm not going to go through and review things that you cover in the chapter, but I am going to cover things that you may have questions about. First of all, this is a history unit, so the first couple units are a little dry and not very exciting, but get through these and then we're going to get to the fun creative part soon. Last week I showed you where to find the course syllabus and materials in the course materials. Also, I reviewed how the course is set up, and so you can review that recording if you missed it. I've got that in the course announcements. I'll show you that in a few minutes. I'm not going to be doing Class Connect sessions unless you're needing me to schedule you for one-to-one help on questions you have. I'm going to do these screencast recordings so that you can get an opportunity to quickly look it up as needed. I would recommend that you print the course schedule and follow that and check things off as you complete them. We will be using GIMP to edit for Unit 6. That's when we convert our images to black and white. If you have Photoshop, you can use Photoshop. You will need a camera for this class. A $100 point-and-shoot camera will work great, or if you have a camera you can borrow from a friend or a relative, that will work as well. If you do not have those options, you're welcome to use your camera phone so that you can get pictures taken, because you will need to take pictures every other week for assignments in this class. For this unit, Unit 2, this is 2 weeks. The first week of Unit 2 are the text questions for 10 points. Those are teacher graded, and then the lab questions for 10 points, which are also teacher graded. And then we'll also have the photos assignment the next week. And for Unit 2, we're going to follow prompt number 1. And these are teacher graded as well. Make sure you start organizing your files by unit or chronologically, however you want to keep track of them so you can find them. And I want you to put your name on the photo so when I download them, I know who belongs to which ones. There is a unit quiz for 15 points. That is computer graded, and it will be instantly scored and put in the gradebook for you. When you answer the text and lab questions, make sure you write the answers in your own words. Don't copy the answers straight from the course material. Use complete sentences with capital letters, periods, punctuation, all that good stuff you're learning in your English classes. And also make sure you use a spell check. If you don't have a spell check like in Word, if you're not using Word, Grammarly.com is an awesome site that you can copy and paste your text into, and it'll check and let you know if you have any errors. So I highly recommend that as well. For photo assignment 2, we will be following prompt number 1. And what this is asking is to create at least 3 stock images. You may wish to browse a stock site online to see the types of images that are popular. For example, you might take a picture of a person cooking or a picture of a food item. What's hard with that is sometimes the lighting. If you're taking food or someone cooking in a kitchen, your lighting can be difficult. What I like about this assignment is it can be anything actually that you're interested in, because stock images, people want those for many, many types of, like they're creating an ad and they want to show a vacation, then they're going to want to have scenery shots. People use stock photos because they can't get to that location. And so it's really cool because you can go visit that spot. Here is Stock Snap. This is a site that has free stock images. Say you wanted to find pictures of dogs, you put in dog, and then you get these images come up, and then you would, this one's saying it's free, you would select it and download it. Often stock imagery, you pay to use it. We talked about this this chapter. You can pay a one-time use, or you can pay it to use it unlimited times. So depending on what you'd be using it for. And then I have another one pulled up here for you. Here's Shutterstock.com, and I typed in the word Bali, and these beautiful pictures came up. You can scroll through them, and if you're trying to create an ad or something special, these are images that you see that this is called a watermark. A watermark is when they put some words over the image so people can't use it without purchasing it. When you purchase it, that watermark is removed. So their watermark is the name of their company, which a lot of photographers will do that as well. They'll watermark their photography so people can't just grab it. Stock.adobe.com. Adobe also has a stock photo. That one's blocked right now, so I can't get to it on the site here at my school at the moment. Make sure, generally photos should be taken outside so you have natural lighting. Don't use your flash unless you're using it for fill. Photos should be in focus. If they're not in focus, you want to retake them. So you should not be submitting any pictures that are not in focus. We will be following the rubric on this assignment, and you can find that in the course. I'm going to pop over here to the course here for a minute. This is Unit 2 Photography Assignment. When I say Prompt 1, that would be the first assignment. So I copied and pasted this information onto the slide that you just saw. This photography assignment is worth 15 points. If I go to the class home of this class, I'll post, I kind of embedded these in here so that you can just play them straight from the class, or you could open it up into YouTube. And here's the photo rubric. If you click on that, this is what we will be following. Let's see, I should be able to click on it and it opens, right? Here we go. Click on the name. Right, so this is what I will be following for everything else that we'll be doing, and I'll show you how to post on Edmodo here in just one moment, and you get 1 point for posting your photos on Edmodo. It's really important to share your photos because it helps to see what other people are taking, and it also, when you learn how to create art, it helps give you kind of a barometer of how different ideas of what other people are using. So it's really important that we encourage each other on this site that only people in the class can access. So here's one great way to name your photos so I know whose photos they are. U2, that stands for Unit 2 _ your last name _1, and then same thing 2 and 3. That'd be awesome. I'd appreciate if you could label those. So stock photos, people buy them when they're creating ads or posters or billboards, and they're not able to get to that, can't afford to fly to Bali and take these stunning photographs that they need if they're trying to help promote a vacation company or something. And so yeah, stock photos can really be almost anything, but remember that I am looking that they're in focus, that you have a main subject. You'll notice often in stock photography, there are no distracting elements in the background. The main subject of what you're looking at is seen without anything else that detracts or takes your eye away from it. Here are the stock photo websites that I just went and visited, and so I just demoed those. Remember to keep your elbows into the side so you have steady shots. Think about your angle. Lighting's really important. Think about where the sun is because that can affect the look of what you're looking at. All right, I'm going to pop over here now to Edmodo. Here's the Edmodo site that we'll be using. It's edmodo.com, and then you're going to enter this group code right here, 33EG7H. I'll send that out in an email as well, so you have that. And then once you're part of this group, you can come in here and you'll be able to post. So this is Unit 9 Macro Photography from last semester from IQ Academy here. And you can see these beautiful images that Angelica posted. So it's real easy to post. You just come up here and click next to your name. I put this little frog icon. That's me, my avatar, whatever you want to call it. I'll say, hi, welcome to photography. And then I can come in here and I want to attach a file. So I'm going to click on the far left. I would come over here and find my image and select it. This is quite a large one, 9.1 megabytes, and it's going to upload, and you'd put all 3 of the images that you're submitting for the assignment. If you want to share other photos you have taken, as long as they're pictures you've taken, not photos from other sources, you're welcome to post those. Do state which photo assignment they are for. So like I would say Unit 2 photos. And then if I have any comments like I'm really proud of the first one, or I had trouble with the second one, or my lighting didn't quite work the way I want, you could leave information so people that come in here, all the students from this class, there's 26 of you in the class, just if you're wondering, can come in here and look at that and make comments and encourage you with your photography. So once you've typed in what you want to type in, so say I was going to put, I'm proud of my car photo, and then I went and I just took these. We had snow. I live out in Hawkinson, and I actually found a cool app I was real excited about recently. There we go, cleared off. I made a little collage thing. So this wouldn't be something you'd submit. This was a new app I was playing with. New app I found to make collages. So this would just be something I'm sharing, not something, say, for the class per se. All right, and those, see, that's showing up a lot faster because it's a smaller picture than the ones down below. Okay, so that's how you use Edmodo. It's pretty easy. I won't be doing quizzes or assignments. You're just posting your photos so you can share them with each other so we can enjoy them. And the code, once again, you can see it right here, is 33EG7H. And that will change, that code gets changed periodically so people don't just randomly, you know, I don't know. I guess so you don't give it out and your friends join. Not that I think anyone's going to take the time to do that, but you know, hey. I guess that's why it's like that. So, all right. We talked about what's a JPEG, and that was one of the questions. And that's a compressed image format. It's probably the most common format used. Photographers, professional ones, often shoot in RAW. And then, but when you share them with other people, they convert it to a JPEG because that's what places that you might upload your pictures to, or if you're going to send them an email or anything like that, is the common format. But it stands for Joint Photographic Experts Group, called JPEG, JPEG, or JPG, either way, same thing. So sometimes people go, oh, which one do I use? I don't know which one's right. Either one works exactly the same, so no problem there. They're commonly used for storing digital photos since it's the format that supports 24-bit color. And you can, in your camera, in the settings, if you have a camera with settings, often you can decide if you're shooting in JPEG or RAW. I take so many pictures, I can go out and take several hundred easily in a short period of time. So I often shoot in JPEG just to save hard drive space, but I'm also not printing them up in large posters or like, you know, someone that maybe is a professional photographer would be doing. All right, what you need to know, email is the best way to reach me. I leave comments in the gradebook on your photos, so you want to check that and see, you know, where you lost points or anything like that. You can always email me if you want more feedback. I'll record a recording like this for each unit, and I'll post it in the announcements and also send it out in email, so you'll get it 2 different ways. And you have a week's grace before I start deducting 10% off for each week that your assignment's late. So you have 1 week before I start doing that. So, and if you join the class late, don't worry, you have time. I'll give you however many weeks late you started the class, you'll have that much time to get caught up. So no worries there, okay? If you have any questions at all ever, please email me. That's what I'm here for. I'm looking forward to seeing your work, and good job getting everything done you have so far. All right, we'll see you next time.